Hey lovers, this is Bella Dutch from Allseeingeyetarot, here with the Intuitive Weekly. This is running from June the 2nd through the 8th. I tried to get the messages out yesterday, but I couldn't. I have more new neighbors moving in, so I couldn't get them out yesterday, so please forgive me. Now, if you would like to win a free 30-minute reading, this is the video to do it on. You just simply need the timestamp whenever I start each element, okay? All right, so first card out, we have, this is for fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, June 2nd through the 8th. Let's see what's going down. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, June 2nd through the 8th? What is happening in the element of fire? Okay, one more. Here we go, y'all. Alrighty. Okay, first card out. King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Three of Cups. Eight of Swords. Okay, I'm running out of room here. Maybe I should have put it down or hold it. I don't know why I put it up that high. Okay, one more. Temperance. Okay, now under the King of Pentacles, we have the Empress. All right, under the Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay, under the Three of Cups is the Ace of Sword. Under the Eight of Swords is the Ten of Swords. Under the Temperance is the Three of Swords. The overall energy for my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, June 2nd through the 3rd. Through the 8th. I said the 3rd. The World card. Okay? And I'll stick that right there. Okay. Okay, so I had to pull some clarity because I just want to flow right through this. I don't want to spend too much time. I'm trying to beat the little kids that live upstairs. I'm trying to beat them before they wake up and get to stomping all over the place. All right, so basically what's going to happen this week, fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? So pay attention because I'm going to separate you in groups, okay? And whatever story, it may be more resonating with you, whatever, just take your pick, okay? All right, so the first thing that I have is this week, from the 2nd through the 8th, there's going to be some of you that are going to get an offer for employment, okay? So there's an offer for employment that's on the table. You're going to start a new job. That's what this King of Pentacles and the Empress is all about, okay? There's my one, okay. You're going to start a new job. So that's what that King of Pentacles and the Empress is all about, okay? Not only that, all right, so we have the people that are just starting new employment, okay, opportunities. I also have, if you happen to be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and you're involved with a Capricorn, Taurus, there's movement on a relationship with that, okay? So I'm talking big movement. You've already been in a relationship with this person. Proposal could come your way. You could even be working on your actual wedding plans, okay, for later on in the year, all right? So this week is going to be very prominent with you putting people in place and position to get ready for your wedding, okay? That's the second story. The third story I have is there's going to definitely be confrontation this week, all right? So if you have had some issues with a past lover, all right, as we move down towards the week, if you've had some issues with a past lover, all right, we got the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is confrontation too. This is a meeting where you just run into this person. You can run into this person during a cookout or just enjoying yourself outside, okay? You run into this individual. Now, this is a person who you care deeply about, but maybe something happened in the past, okay? They broke your heart, and it's been worrying you. You haven't had the opportunity to talk about it, okay? And it's actually stunting your growth moving forward, okay? Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles here. We have the the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This is being freed from mental entrapment, okay? So you know how, like, let's just say that you care about somebody. You want to be with this person, but you just can't seem to get over what they've done to you, All right. So you need to actually hear it from their mouth, the effects that it took on them. You need to know that they felt sorry or they have some sort of empathy for what they've done to you in the past. You're going to get that. Temperance, Three of Swords. That's what that is about, okay? I had to check it because I'm like, wait a minute, that could be a breakup, an ending, but it's temperance there. So it's actually a conversation that needs to be had. It may be a very painful situation, and it's probably because you're visiting something that devastated you, that, put you and the soulmate at odds with one another, okay? You couldn't seem to move forward, all right? Because you have a purpose with this person. You're supposed to be with this person. And 9 times out of 10, even though they've hurt you really, really bad, it kind of looks like the universe is shining on you this week, and you're going to get a chance to talk to this person. You're going to get a chance to communicate some of your issues, some of the things that broke your heart, and you'll be moving forward, okay, towards the week's end, okay, even with a new relationship. All right, so this is really good for fire energy. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, just speaks that you're vibrant, you're beautiful, you're on the move, okay, you're out in public enjoying the sun. Most of you that watch this is the summertime now, or like spring going into summer. I think the summer, first day of summer is June 21st or something. I don't know. Anyway, you're enjoying the heat. You're out with the family, with your kids. You're in the beaches. You're out just, doing what you do, cookouts. You're just a lot more active right now. So you are coming off as extremely attractive as well. Make sure you keep yourself good, keep yourself looking good, because if I'm not mistaken, 9 times out of 10, this is going to sneak up on you. You're not even going to see this person coming. All right. So on the Ace of Swords, I got temperance, death, and justice. This is a conversation that needs to be had. It needs to be deaded. Okay. The pain that you feel, not the actual relationship, the pain that you feel. Okay. Like when somebody has wronged you. Now, that's one scenario. The second scenario is that, I don't know, maybe you're Aries, Sagittarius, and maybe you fell out with a friend. Maybe there was some sort of betrayal when it comes to like talking behind each other's back, or, somebody ultimately betrayed you. Okay. You're going to get a chance to talk to that friend. You're going to come face to face with that friend. All right. And it might be like three of y'all. It might be like three people, he said, she said, how girlfriends are, they get to talk and two people talk about the one person, that bullshit. Well, the one person that was scarred really bad is going to get to come face to face with the other friend. But it looks like all three of them will be together and they'll all be talking. All right. However, it'll still be nipped in the bud and you'll be able to move forward with the friendship. I believe that you will continue the friendship. I don't think ties will be severed. The reason I don't think ties will be severed is because even though this 10 of Swords is under the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Swords is entrapment. This is when you're trapped in your mind and you don't want to move forward. You can't possibly move forward and be authentic. All right. And as a fire sign, we're very loyal. We're very authentic. So it makes it very hard for us to go around someone and smile in their face when we feel something inside of our heart. Most of us is like, we come at you. No, you did this and that. I don't do you because, we're truly outspoken. But this situation, it cuts so deeply that you may have kept this inside. The Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles speaks of an issue, an overall issue, one situation. 10 of Swords is just letting you know that that energy is going to leave this week, okay? We have Temperance and then the 3 of Swords in the World. That is not necessarily meaning that you're moving on from another person. I don't have anything in here that says you're walking away from someone or you're cutting ties with this person. I think it'd be a conversation that needs to be had that's very heartbreaking, okay? Whatever have happened to you. This could be with family members. It could even be with your lover. It can be that you found your man or your woman cheating on you. Okay, and they're lying to you about it, but they did, so you'll come face to face with that this week and you'll talk about it and all will be forgiven and you'll be moving forward. Temperance being there on that 3 of Swords just says that I'm going to move forward. I don't know how I'm going to move forward. So anytime you see Temperance, it's a major arcana. Okay, so we know even down here, Temperance, death, and justice. It's still like learning how to trust again. All right. But you're just not going to put yourself in that situation immediately ever again. You know how they say, you hurt me. I forgive you, but I don't forget. That's Temperance. Okay. On a situation like the 3 of Swords. All right. You hurt me. I forgive you. I have to forgive you, but I won't forget. All right. So you'll be rebuilding a relationship and trying to trust a person all over again without giving too much of yourself. All right. But it won't be over. It'd just be over for that mental anguish, for that those mental thoughts, the situation of not being able to move forward in the friendship, in the love relationship, in the marriage, whatever the case may be, your situation. All right. So I believe I covered all points there. That's what's going down for fire. Okay. Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notification bell. You want to win that free 30-minute reading, make sure you timestamp below. After you see this video go up, if you're not subscribed and your notification bell is not pressed, then you should travel on over to the last video I did, because I'll be choosing my winners. As soon as I start to upload this, I'll choose my winners. Okay? All right. I love you much. I'll be back with the next element. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. So next up, I have my wonderful water signs. This is going to be for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the week of June 2nd through the 8th. If you missed any of the announcements, like how to win a free 30-minute reading, make sure you rewind to the beginning. I'm trying to flow really quickly with this, okay? All right, so here we go. We're at the time. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, June 2nd through the 8th? Show me what's going down with my element of water. Okay, here we go, y'all. Okay, first card out. Two of Pentacles. Put it over here. Okay. The Chariot. The Star. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Okay. Under the Two of Pentacles, we got Death. Under the Chariot, we have the Ace of Wands. Under the Star, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Under Page of Pentacles, we have the Five of Pentacles. Under the Nine of Wands is the Three of Wands. Overall energy for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, June 2nd through the 8th, we have the Lovers. Okay, I'll take that. I'll stick that up there. Okay. So I was pulling these cards. I seen the Two of Pentacles and Death. I started to think that this has something to do with children. All right, especially with that Page of Pentacles being there and that Five of Pentacles. Okay, this may be the week where you might have to be a little bit more understanding in terms of your children, grandchildren. They may need some help, and it may call on all your strength to have to help them out, okay? That's what family is for, especially when it's this Ten of Pentacles, okay? So in order to get your family as a whole moving forward, financially stable, financially, together, Spirit is going to call on your strength and your help this week, especially with that Nine of Wands and the Three of Wands, okay? Now, you might not understand why you have to go back and help your children or your grandchildren this week, but eventually something's going to come about, okay, in terms of this Ten of Pentacles. I don't know what that is. That could possibly be an inheritance. That could be a change of luck for your family as far as a success that's coming, especially with that Star being there, okay? So let's go backwards. So we got the Two of Pentacles and the Death card. Two situations will end this week. Let me pull clarity on it. Let me pause the video because I wanna move forward fast. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to pull these real quick. I'm trying to hurry up. All right, so anyway, I couldn't see. I knew there was two situations that I would be dealing with, especially with the Two of Pentacles and the Death card, okay? And the clarity that I got on the Two of Pentacles is the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the King of Cups, all right? So let me explain those two situations. The first situation is going to be ultimately a love interest, all right? Now, more about that love interest later on as we move down the line, but it's going to be about a love interest. Somebody that you've been rejecting lately, all right? The Death card is there, all right? So you're going to drop your stances, all right? So maybe you started to realize, I don't get anywhere by rejecting this person. I still dream of this person. I still see this person. I still feel in my heart I should be with this person. So I'm going to drop my stance with that Queen of Swords, all right? The Queen of Swords, and the crazy thing about it is the Ace of Cups. So this would represent a person who has you haven't really had any interaction with. Like, you don't know how they are. It's a brand new, fresh relationship. But due to the fact that you may have been through some things in your past, you're very afraid of moving forward, all right? Because you don't want anything in your past. You don't want your past to turn out in this new person. Okay, so that's why that Queen of Swords is up. It's like, no, I don't want to move forward in a relationship. No, I'm not looking for a relationship at this time. No, I just want to be single. That sort of energy. Okay, but that's really not what you want. The second situation is that Five of Pentacles with the King of Cups. That would represent a single father or a single mother, somebody who's raised their children on their own. Remember, I told you about that situation to where Spirit is going to call on you this week in order to help your children. They're going to need all your strength, all your momentum. Now, at the same time that you have to help your children or help your grandchildren, there's things pulling on the left and the right. That's what this Chariot is all about, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess, you just want peace. You want to be by yourself. You just want to zone out, dream a little. You like to sleep a lot, okay? So, being as though this week your strength is being called upon, okay, for your kids, all right? Sometimes you get to the point where it's like, damn, why do I have to do everything on my own? Especially some of you probably got grown kids. Hold on, let me take a sip of this. Oh my God, this incense is driving me crazy. You ever let your incense get so old? I got really, really old incense from like when I first started this channel. When you light that motherfucker, it smells like a chemical burn. Literally. It smells terrible. Anyway, you may have grown kids, okay? In your life, you may have had to raise those kids by yourself. So you're all they got. All right, that's why the King of Cups is there, because it's calling on all your strength. So you are the mom and the father, okay? And you have always been. So your kids need your help, okay? They really need your help, especially right here looking at this Five of Pentacles, because it kind of looks like maybe you're looking at a child. Maybe the child that you have to help has their own kids, and then they don't really have any help. You know, it's like a generational thing. That's why that Ten of Pentacles is behind, because it's like a generational curse that's put on your family, especially if you have girls, like daughters, okay? Like, you know, they have children and then the baby fathers don't work out for them. It may have started with you and their father, and then they have their own children, and now they don't have no help with their kids. So everything falls on mommy, or everything falls on daddy, okay? So what I'm saying to you is, it's very important that this week you sacrifice something. Spirit is going to call for you to sacrifice something, which is sacrificing your sleep, your peace, and just grab the bull by the horns and just drive it, because they're a lot younger than you, all right? But you have years of experience of doing it by yourself. So you're the GOAT, you're the OG. Okay? All right, so I just wanted to say that. Now, let me move into this love interest, because there's something that's going on. There's an interaction that's happening here when it comes to a love interest. Now, remember I told you about that new love interest that you may have rejected, and you may have not wanted to get involved due to the fact that maybe you had some past relationships just didn't work out for you. You don't feel that you're very good at choosing the right man or choosing the right woman. Okay? So you've been at a standstill for a while. You've been single, flirting around, but nothing heavy. You know, you like to be in control of everything, okay? Especially with that Chariot being there. Ace of Wands is up under that, okay? So this is what Spirit says to you. Yes, you like to be in control of everything, all right? But in this particular situation, you're not in much of control, because the Knight of Pentacles with the High Priestess, if we're not talking about family and your life, we're speaking about a love interest that you're going after that you can't see right now, all right? So you can't find her or him, all right? Spirit has pulled them off the table, all right? So it kind of looks like this offer is not an offer at all. I'm pointing over here to the Ace of Cups, okay? Right behind the Queen of Swords. This love interest is not an offer at all, okay? Right now, okay? So another thing could be happening is that, like I said, you're dreaming of this individual simultaneously, because it's in your subconscious, okay? It's already down in your subconscious, maybe because it's been going on a long time. You've been rejecting this person for a long time. But ultimately, Spirit is trying to explain to you with the Star and the Ten of Pentacles that this person is your destiny. Meaning that you'll never reach this legacy. You'll never reach this financial prosperity of family if you don't pull this person in. You'll never reach it, all right? Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles represents you trying to do everything on your own. Okay, it could also represent a person who has an ideology or a thought process to where I don't believe I should get into a relationship until I'm 100% financially stable. All right, traditionalism, especially if you're Cancer. Cancer will struggle with this most, okay? But Spirit says to you, drop it off. Forget it. You can sit there and work your behind off. You're still not going to be financially stable because you're leaving something behind. All right? You need help. All right? And if you look at this picture, this is a woman dragging a man. Okay? Now that could be you and this other person. See, what you don't understand is whoever this person is, they're your divine counterpart. The Lovers is up here. They are your divine counterpart. Whether you call that a twin flame, soulmate, karmic soulmate, whatever, life partner, at the end of the day, your destiny is tied to another. Okay? So with the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, Spirit says this. I'm telling you, whoever this person is, I'm not speaking about somebody brand new that you don't know. I am speaking about someone that you have been fighting with for a long time. The 9 of Wands says that you've been rejecting this person for years, okay? You don't know why you do it. You just reject them. And I'm telling you why you do it. Because there's an imprint, okay, template in your head of failure. You don't feel you're good at relationships. Okay, what's that song called by that one girl? And she say, I'm bad at love. I'm bad at love. That's your thought process. Okay? The problem is not that you're bad at love. You're just bad at choosing the right thing for you. Okay? So what I'm saying is that your eyes and what you see doesn't match up with what your heart needs. Okay? So you need to give this other person a chance. Now, with this 3 of Wands popping in, over here I have some cards. 8 of Pentacles, Temperance, and then we have the 2 of Cups. By the end of the week, the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. I'm sorry, let me slow down. The 3 of Wands is symbolic of telling you that you're going to run into this person before the week is over. All right? By the end of the week, you're going to run dead smack into your high priestess. All right? They're coming back in. Spirit urges you. I don't need you to just... And you probably are asking, like, well, what do I do? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know how I'm supposed to act. I ain't never been through this situation. I don't know. How am I supposed to do it? Don't worry about how you're supposed to do it. Just be open to whatever you see. All right? Spirit is going to help you, Temperance, with that love connection. Because ultimately, even though you may have been fighting with someone, pushing them away, pulling them, push and pull method or whatever, but never really getting anywhere, Spirit knows that you don't have any clue of how to make this union work. Okay? But all they need is your complete involvement. That means you just need to say yes. They're going to help you work out the details. Okay? Remember, the 8 of Pentacles is about the details, working out the details of a situation and making it a pure perfection. In this case, we got the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. So it's working out the dynamics of a relationship. It's getting to know one another. All right? Even though we've been fighting back and forth, I really don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's reacclimating yourself to one another. You're going to find out that you and this person have a lot of things in common and that you actually fit. Okay? And that's what's important, Spirit. So that's what I have for you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification bell. You want a personal reading? Allseeingeyetarot at gmail.com. Rewind to the beginning. Also, if you want to win a free 30-minute reading, rewind to the beginning and find out how to do that. Okay? I'll see you very soon. I'll be back with the next element. Okay. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. So next up, I have my wonderful air signs. This is going to be for those of you that are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Happy birthday to all of my Geminis for the month of June. This is running from the 2nd through the 8th. But however, if your birthday runs in the month of June, you automatically qualify for the birthday 60. Hit me up, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. And in the subject line, make sure you put birthday month. Okay, here we go. Grab the time. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, June 2nd through the 8th? Show me what's going down with my air element. Okay, here we go, Gemini. Okay, first card out, we have 7 of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. Under the Seven of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Wands. Under the Five of Pentacles is the Star. Under the Three of Cups is the Nine of Swords. Under the Page of Cups is the Chariot. And under the Hierophant is the Hanged Woman. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, the Lovers again. Okay, so this is definitely ultimately about love for my air signs. Okay, you're focusing on that. So the first thing that came to my mind when I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands is, when am I going to finally meet someone that is going to last or be of substance? Everything I went through, you could be looking at everything that you've given, everything that you went through. Like some of you may be saying, I'm a godly person. You know, I believe in God. I stayed single for a very long time. But as soon as I step back out here, I still keep getting lovers that I cannot hold on to. So when am I finally going to get the person, the man for myself or the woman for myself? Okay? That's how you feel about it. Especially with that Five of Pentacles and the Star being there. All right? Now, Spirit has a funny way of, well, I'll put it this way. God has a funny way of doing things, because see, we will think that we've given everything that we're supposed to give, but God keeps a record. Definitely keeps a record. And what he says is that you got yourself into the situation. Three of Cups and a Nine of Swords, meaning some sort of betrayal has went on with this Three of Cups. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna guess it. I ain't gonna even, I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Clarify that Three of Cups for me. Knight of Wands. Five of Cups. One more. High Priestess. Okay. So wipe this completely out the mix, because you have not been single because you was waiting on God. Okay? So wipe that completely out, because God keeps track. As I stated with this Knight of Wands, God keeps track of your record. So even if you want to tell the people on the outside, you know, people like me or whoever, you can't, because God says you were not single. All right? You were still delving in clandestine affairs. This energy has kept coming up over and over again for Gemini, okay, as far as the infidelity, all right? The Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, and the High Priestess says that you dealt with someone who was involved. Could be a married individual, someone that you knew had somebody else here that they may have been in love with. And just because you didn't see her didn't mean that she wasn't there, all right? So you might be single right now as a result of you was never you held on to something that wasn't yours. All right. So you're having nightmares now, and you're having worry because maybe you're hoping that Spirit, the Hierophant, Hangman, Hangwoman, you're having dreams. No, not you're having dreams. You're having worries, keep you from sleeping at night, because you're hoping Spirit will bring back your lover. But they're saying to you with the Knight of Wands, you got involved with this fleeting lover. Okay? So now you have to deal with the fact that they're going, because you knew that there was someone else in the picture. Not only was this just someone else, this could be a wife, a husband, a very important person in this individual's life. All right? And because you wanted the quick fix, all right, or you wanted the instant gratification, meaning you didn't wait until this person was done being with this other individual or being married, or you didn't wait. Now you have to deal with the heartbreak that you caused for yourself. That's why Spirit says you caused this. Okay? Now, we have the Page of Cups and we have the Chariot. All right? This looks like an actual offer. Okay? But this ain't this person. This is an offer. And it looks like it may be a distance from you. Okay? So, I would be so smart to say you don't even see this yet until you actually move. So, it's kind of like Spirit is saying to you, all is not lost. I do forgive you. Okay? I hear your cry. I hear your wailing at night. I do hear you. God is merciful, but he's just. You need to understand that. Okay? Or should I say the Holy Spirit is merciful? It's not God that's merciful. It's the Holy Spirit that's merciful. Okay? And gives grace. God is just. God's the big OG. Listen, no, she messed with that other woman's husband. I had to deal with that other woman screaming about her husband or her wife. You know, God, the way God sees it is, I don't care if they ever get another lover. They don't need one. But the Holy Spirit said, well, Lord, we can't just leave her alone forever. So God says, okay, well, I need you to go down there and I need you to tell her, I will give her another love interest, but she needs to leave the city. So wherever you did this defilement at, okay, delving in someone else's marriage, it's the Three of Cups. So this is like amongst friends, amongst people that you knew in your neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? Wherever you did or you committed the act, you're being shunned out of the city. So you got to leave. All right? You got to leave. So you're asking, am I going to get a new lover? Am I going to get back with my old lover? No, you're not going to get back with your old lover. That's dead. However, for a new offer, you're going to have to leave. And you won't even see this until you actually leave. Okay? Because the Page of Cups is like that element of surprise. You don't see that until whatever is under it is working in proper balance. Okay? That means you have to leave. All right? That's in another city, another state. Okay? I'm being honest with you. The Hierophant with the Hangman says, did you hear me the first time? Did you hear my prophet the first time? I said to you, I'll give you another love interest, but you have to leave the city. If you can't do that, then no problem. I have no problem hanging you upside down and letting you see it from my perspective. And this is this energy. This is an energy where nothing happens. You just get to take a look at you or how you looked from God's perspective. It's a sacrifice. It's being hung upside down and dumped out. Think about it. If somebody took you right now and dumped you upside down, what happens? Everything falls out. Everything falls out. All your secrets, everything. It falls out. And it's on a Hierophant. These are two major arcanas that you have nothing to do with. All right? Now, I would reckon, looking at the cards and the way these cards is moving, but God, I was single for a very long time. I wasn't dating nobody. I was being a God-fearing woman. God says, oh, no, I won't accept that. God says, I won't accept that. I don't like to see that on that Seven of Pentacles. I'm being honest. That's not a good card on that Seven of Pentacles. Not in this case, because it kind of says that you are standing before the church, or you're standing before God or the angels or whatever you pray to, Catholic, Buddhism. You're standing before your Lord. And you're trying to give based off of your infirmities. And God says, I won't accept that because that's not all the way true. God says, I see you at night. When you creep around and you dealt with anyone that would give you some attention. Yeah, it didn't turn out to be nothing. But it's still not going to change the fact that you was creeping, honey. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm telling you. So this is the church saying no. But at least you got away. At least they gave you an option. Because sometimes they just hang you upside down and say, oh, no, nothing. We can't help you. But instead, they said to you, I will give you a new love interest, but you have to leave. You're being shunned out of the city because what you did in your city is too great. The karma is too great. You got to go. Okay? You got to go. Am I going to get my ex back? No, Linda. Why would you keep asking for it? What's wrong with you? Didn't I just tell you that he caused this? Like, what is you doing? No. Leave the city and you'll have a new love interest. If not, this will become your future. Clandestine affairs. Jumping from bed to bed. That's what it is. Make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notification bell. You want a personal reading? Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. You want to win a free 30. Rewind to the beginning to listen to how to do that, okay? If your birthday is in June, definitely take advantage of it because this might be your energy and you might need more of an explanation. Hit me up, okay? I'll be back with the last element. Thank you, guys. All right, last but certainly not least, I have my wonderful earth signs. Now, this is going to be for the sign of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for the week of June 2nd through the 8th. If you missed any announcements, please rewind to the very beginning, okay? Here we go. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, June 2nd through the 8th? Make sure you guys go and check out The Bella Dutch, TH33, capital BELLA, capital DUTCH, here on YouTube for the monthlies, because I already did the monthlies, okay? Okay, here we go. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. First card out, King of Pentacles. The Hermit. Two of Wands. Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Wands. Under the King of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups. Under the Hermit is the Nine of Swords. Under the Two of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles. Under the Five of Swords is the Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. Under the Five of Wands is the Five of Pentacles. Overall energy for my Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Three of Cups. Okay. All right, so I had to pull some clarity on this because it kind of threw me for a loop for a minute. I knew it was talking about family. However, I didn't really understand the emphasis. Now, Spirit took me back to a reading that I had did for Capricorn. I believe it's for Capricorn. About the King of Wands. All right, so even... Okay, so let me just get down to this. This week, the emphasis, the lesson is on family, all right? Learning how to put yourself in a position, especially for my women, okay? So earth sign women, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Spirit is trying to teach you a lesson of family and the value in being the perfect wife, okay? Period. All over the world. All right. Now, some of you may say out your mouth, I am a family woman. I am with my kids 24/7. I don't have a babysitter. I'm just with my kids all the time. Spirit says, you're not only with your kids all the time, but you're not involved. You got the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. All right. So something else has your attention or has you more focused on the thing other than actually being a mom or even a dad to your actual kids. You know, you have to be present. And when I say present, I'm talking about really involved with your children, really actually involved in what they're doing. You know, what good is a mom to just push a baby out and leave a baby in the room all day to watch cartoons or let the TV teach them while you're constantly stressing? And that's what it looks like with the Hermit and the Nine of Swords, okay? Now, I told Capricorn, that there was a King of Wands that they should be preparing for. This person is a soulmate. This person is an individual that could really come into their life and bring the whole family dynamic together. But there is also a sacrifice, okay? And that's the part that I couldn't really get into. What's the sacrifice? Okay, so let me explain this to you. Now, this is only going to be relevant if this is your story. Those of you that happen to be an earth sign and you have children by an Aries or a Sagittarius, we have the Queen of Wands here with the Five of Swords. Something detrimental happened in this relationship. Okay, something very terrible happened in this relationship. But not only, bad things happen all the time. Baby mama, baby daddy don't work out all the time. Okay, that's not the issue. The issue is that you haven't gotten over it and you have not moved on. We got the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. It means that it crowds your mind and drives you instinctually to want nothing other than this family dynamic with the person that you had kids with. Now, some of you are going to jump on me and say, no, hell no, Bella, that's not it, because I don't want that motherfucker back. You don't know what he did to me, and you don't know da-da-da-da-da. Listen, Linda, I totally understand what he did to you. I totally understand it. But what I'm saying to you is, do you not know that you could actually, your actual hate for a person, okay, your actual anger for a person keeps them tied to you? So even if you actually do not want this individual, according to spirit, you do. Because you think about it so much. It's in your mind so much that subconsciously all you're doing is manifesting more of them because you can't get over what it is that they done to you. I could see it. Listen, on this okay, let's just go here. Five of Wands, okay? The Five of Wands is about other lovers, multiple lovers fighting for the same thing. Who's that same thing? That same thing is you. Problem is, Five of Pentacles, you're broken. You're broken. You don't see no help. You don't see nobody wanting you. You don't see any opportunity as being good for you. You got the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups, so you're not taking the offer that the universe has given to you. Why? Well, the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. You walked away from the situation. You're no longer in the situation, but you grieve for it. You grieve. You can't forgive yourself. Okay, and I know it's very hard when you have little ones, okay, or you, especially if you just had a baby. Oh my God, if you just had a baby, it's real difficult to take in consideration that we're not going to raise this child together, especially when you got pregnant and you kept the baby for them if they wanted it. You know what I'm saying? They said, no, don't get an abortion. I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to help you take care of this kid. And then the day that you give birth, they're not there. The devastation that causes, I can only imagine, because I see it taking effect in your cards. Okay, so what would be the advice? The advice that I would give you, first and foremost, that Spirit is trying to get you, pay more attention to your kids. Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Pay more attention to your kids. So what, the baby daddy didn't work out? So what, he screwed you over? So what, that'll happen multiple times, depending on how many kids you have. Every person that comes into your life is not meant to stay there or to help you build a family. Some people was just there to be a seed. He's just there to plant a seed somewhere that nobody else could. You got to understand that even though he planted the seed, God also has someone to raise that seed, okay, or tend to that seed and keep watering that seed until it grows into a beautiful blossoming baby boy or baby girl. You understand what I'm saying? A young woman or young man. The sacrifice that you're required to give, and you need to do this now because you're at this crossroads. See this? Two of Wands. On top of that, you got the Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups. So this is somebody, whoever this person is, this is somebody from your past that's going to come in. But what is going to get them to stick around? Because we meet men and women all the time, okay? But let's just talk, I'm going to talk to my women. What's going to get this man to be a part of your life, to love you, to adore you, and to not treat you the way this baby father treated you, he's going to have to see something in you nurturing. All right? He's going to have to see that you're able to grow things, plants. You're able to cook. You're attentive to your kids. Any woman can have a baby, but it takes a real grower, a real queen of pentacles to cultivate that baby. All right? And you may feel you're doing an excellent job. This is how I'm going to tell you if you're doing an excellent job. This is how you know. When your kids are real little, especially if they're little babies, give your little baby to someone who loves babies for about 2 days. And then go back and try to pick that baby up. If that baby pushes away from you or cries, you're not doing your job. That's the best way you'll know. Okay? I can't really say that if you have older kids, because see, older kids will tell you if you allow them. Okay? If you allow them to be honest and to tell you how they truly feel, they'll tell you. I feel you're a great mom, but you know what? You just need to be more involved and you don't listen enough. I had to hear it from my own daughter. So I know. I had to just shut up one day and just listen to her true feelings. It could sneak up on you. Mine snuck up on me in 2017 when my daughter was in a room cutting her wrists on Facebook, trying to kill herself. A lot of you that know me know that. I only have one. I thought I was the best mother on the planet. Never left her. We were homeless together. We did everything together. I never gave my kid to someone else. But my daughter said, Mom, you have a problem with listening to me. You're projecting things onto me, but you're not listening to what I want. Okay? The Bible says to raise a child up in the way that they should go. That doesn't mean make your kids become what you want them to become, because what will happen is they'll rebel against you. Instead, find out what your kid wants, what they need. Every kid is different, and I feel sorry for those of you that have multiple children, because that could be like so time consuming. You're one person, you got 5 kids, you're trying to spread your time between 5 children, somebody's going to feel neglected. You're just one person, especially if you get a man on top of that. That's even worse. But Spirit is saying to you that you do well in a relationship. And it's probably because you have a tendency to show off with your man, show off to your man. So that's the time you become a really great mom, is when you got a guy that you really love. Okay, so they're trying to activate this fire sign guy into your life. All right, but the only thing that's going to make him stay is that you're a great mother. And you can't fool him, because he's going to watch you. He's going to watch you, especially a fire sign man. Oh, Linda, if it's a Leo, oh my God. We sit back and we watch without saying anything. We'll watch. We'll watch the way you act. We'll watch if you're doing a great job. What happens under stress? Do you snap out on your kids, push them to the side? Do you beat the hell out of them? What do you do? We watch that. Under stressful moments, let me tell you what I did with my baby growing up. Under stressful moments, I go in the room and I shut down. I don't beat my child. My daughter probably had 2 whoopings in her whole entire life. One was because she set my ass on fire, tried to kill my motherfucking ass, because I told her no to cookies or whatever. Even that wasn't a real bad whooping. And then another time was when she was really young and she had started hoarding food and putting old butter and all kind of shit inside of a drawer, and there was ants and bugs everywhere, and I'm freaked out with... Listen, I don't like anything that roll by the millions, okay? No. I could deal with one bug, one spider, but a room full of spiders? Fuck, Linda. So I whooped her that time. So my daughter is now 18. She'll be 19 next month. Sorry. July 29th. She'll be 19. 2 whoopings in her whole entire life. And my way to deal with stress was to go in the room and shut the door. Well, she took that as, you don't love me. for a long time. So find out what your issue is and find out how your kid truly feels about you. Just when you think that you're a perfect mom and you're doing everything that you could, and you know who suffers the most? And I'm going to tell you this as a woman who had the experience before you. So if you got little babies, you want to listen to me. The people that suffer the most is the mother that has to go to work and work 8+ hours a day and has to leave the child with a babysitter when they're young. Those are the people that suffer the most. Because not only do you get the criticism of the child, you get the criticism of people around you, which is real sad. Because nowadays, we don't have a man that's taking care of the house and paying the bills. So the moms have to actually get up and go out the house while the kids are real little. So the baby suffers. But if you don't have a 9 to 5 and you actually are a stay-at-home mom, and you do that thing I told you in the beginning to do with your little baby, send them off to someone who loves kids, who's, oh my God, little baby. Okay, and you go back in 2 days and get your baby, and your baby turn and cry to go back to you, fix it now while they're little. Okay? All right, make sure you like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want a personal reading, listen, hit me up. Because I do understand how hard it is to be a mom. Everybody's solution may be different, okay? But this is important. It's very important because Spirit is about to activate on something, which is bringing this fire sign into your life. It's very important that you have them, even though some of you may say, I don't want no man. I don't need no man. Oh, yes, you do, Linda. You do. Some of you actually do need a relationship, okay? Some people God has molded and shaped, and they only do well with relationships. And these are the people that you see constantly in relationships. Okay, that's for them. They need that in order to live, in order to stay sane. Okay, so don't feel bad that, well, this person always seemed to be dating somebody and I never got a boyfriend. Or you don't know about that person. You don't know their life. Okay, you don't know how batshit crazy that motherfucker is without a partner. You don't know that. Okay, crazy hats sometimes, real crazy. Okay, real crazy hats. All that public display of craziness, that's fake. Mentally insane is usually very quiet. Okay? I'm here for you if you need me. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you again very soon.